everyone, it's Alyssa, and today I'm going to be doing a video on my thoughts on all-star cheer versus high school cheer. I just got out of school my junior year. I just finished my junior year. I'm so nostalgic right now because I feel like I just started filming my summer practice videos. Like, I feel like I just did them. Like, I feel like that was like last week, but that was a whole year ago. Like, where did that come from? Anyway, so I'm going to be a senior now, and I am going to be continuing doing high school cheer next year. And I felt like I could never film a video on my thoughts yet until I had the full experience of high school cheer. Like, I thought about it a little bit in the beginning of my junior year, but I was like, I haven't gone through competition season yet with high school. I haven't done the football games. Like, I should get a really good gist of how the whole year went before I can like say my opinions. So what I noticed is that actually for a lot of people this is the other way around, but for the facilities that I went to, high school cheer was a lot more time consuming and more like, I don't know, just a lot more time was and practices were put into than my all-star gym. And this might be because I'm at a small, or I was cheering at a small all-star gym, but I'm not exactly sure. But I had very hard-working, rough 4-hour practices at 6 a.m. for high school cheer almost every day. And it was a lot different because in all-star cheer, I was coming from 2-hour practices at 6 o'clock, just 6 to 8, every Tuesday and Thursday. And it was just a lot different for me. I do want to say that I like all-star cheer better, but then again, I might ask myself then, why are you doing high school cheer, not all-star cheer again? But I literally don't have the answer to that question. I think it's because it's just a little bit more convenient for me just to do high school cheer. The things I love about high school cheer are the pep rallies and cheering at football games and cheering at basketball games and just being able to represent my school. Like, I love being a spirit leader. High school cheerleaders are like spirit leaders, and all-star cheers like cheerleaders. Like, I feel like that's what they should be called because they're very different, but yet again they're both very similar. My last season of high school cheer, my first one, I guess, it was actually very like all-star based and run, and our competition routine was very like all-star-y because we had all-star coaches. I don't know if I've touched on this on my channel at all, but when anyone asks me my opinion on the two, like, I have this very strong opinion about how I feel about both the teams, but even though I say it all the time, I feel like I've never said it on my channel. So I feel like there is so much more passion and dedication into all-star cheer. And this may not apply to all of us. This is just my transition going from all-star cheer to my specific high school. But in all-star cheer, everyone wants to be there. That's a huge thing. Everyone wants to be there. Everyone works hard. Like, they work their butts off. But when I came to high school cheer, I noticed that not everyone wanted to be there, and not everyone was working their hardest. Like, for example, in all-star cheer, we had tumbling classes every Monday, and everyone would go there. Like, it was mandatory, but like, everyone would always show up. Everyone wants to improve their skills. Everyone just wants to work hard and have fun. When I went to high school cheer, tumbling classes we have every Friday, and I noticed that like no one wants to go. Like, it is mandatory, or it was mandatory, and then people just slowly started not showing up, so I guess it's not mandatory anymore. Like, I don't know. People would rather go get ice cream with their friends than go to tumbling class in high school cheer, and in all-star cheer, you're like, oh no, I can't do that, I have tumbling. Like, it's very different. But I'm sure there are a lot of high school teams that are much like are much different than mine, but that's just how it is, and I know a lot of other high school teams can relate, but they're not all the same. When I first came to high school cheer, let's go to the beginning. From the beginning. Story time. Just kidding, it's not really a story time. A little backstory. As you probably know, on my all-star cheer team, I was head captain. I was like one of the oldest girls on the team. We had a bunch of girls like a couple grades lower than me on our team. We were a really close team because my gym only had one level. We were all senior level 3. And I always was like the second coach. It was really fun, and I was just always in charge and helping people out, and I led the stretches and I led the warm-ups, and I was always the one to just like take authority. And when I came to high school cheer, it was a really new environment for me because as a newbie or like a new person, like I was a junior going into high school cheer. Like all these people have been here since their freshman year. Like hardly ever do people from the school like say, oh, I want to try out for high school cheer and just like go in there, or at least at my school. And so I had to learn all the cheers that were new, and people were helping me out, and usually I was the one to like help people out and like, you know, lead everything. So it was a little bit different for me, but you know, I was just kind of going with the flow. I was like, okay, thank you guys. Yeah, that was kind of different. And then my first couple days of practice when we were learning our home routine for the first pep rally, which is like the routine that all of cheer does together at the first pep rally. In All-Star Cheer, I had it embedded in my brain to always smile like crazy and be super sharp, even during marking your routine or going full out. Like I always had a giant smile on my face. Like not even just a smile. I don't just smile. I do crazy freaking faces. It's pretty scary. So when we were running our routine in high school cheer, I would always make those crazy faces. I would always act like I was performing in front of a crowd. And my coach noticed that about me, and she was like, you can tell this girl is from All-Star Cheer because she's just like working it out there. And I don't know, I felt kind of uncomfortable because my coach always called me out about that. She would, not in a bad way, like in a complimenting way, always saying like, oh, you should be like Alyssa and like be as energetic and happy to be here as she is. And I just kind of felt weird, like, because nobody else would do that. I mean, maybe some people would smile, but like nobody else on my high school team would like make crazy faces or like do the things that I was doing. And they thought it like wasn't necessary to smile like when we're marking it or when we're going full out. They're like, oh, well, I'll smile during competition, but I'm not gonna do it here because what's the point? But I was always taught to practice the way I perform, and that's just the way I was. Now, from then to now, I can really tell that like I don't do that anymore. Like everyone's like energy and like the whole team, like you become a family and you kind of develop other people's ways, and I realized that I don't smile like that anymore. I don't make crazy faces when I mark things anymore, and like I don't go full out with my face when we're doing full outs. Like, I feel like I should still be doing that because that's me, but like, that's just kind of the way it turned. And I feel like my motivation and my spark for cheer has kind of gone down because I've been like missing some tumbling practices. Actually, I've been missing a lot. I just went to one last week because I was like, what am I doing? But yeah, so high school cheer, in my personal experience, it kind of made me less motivated and passionate about cheer. I'm still the same passionate cheerleader on the inside, but like what my actions, what I've been reflecting hasn't been the same. But I really do love high school cheer. It's super fun. Like it's crazy fun, and I love that my team is competitive because I would not be doing high school cheer if we didn't compete. Like I need to compete. Overall, I love high school cheer, but that's just the effect it had on me. But I still love cheer, so it doesn't really matter. And I think all-star cheer and high school cheer are both great. And those are just my opinions and my experience. But as a whole, high school cheer is really fun. and I'm really excited to be doing it my senior year. I heard that high school cheer is the best to do senior year. Like, it's the best time because, like, as seniors on the cheer team, like, everything kind of like revolves around you because it's your last year. So I think and honestly, I don't want to not do high school cheer because I think it's an amazing experience in like your lifetime to be a part of like such an amazing spirit leader program, and you get to represent your school so amazingly. So I'm super excited for this upcoming year. I start my practices next Monday, and oh my god, I'm so excited. So those were my thoughts and experiences with All-Star versus like high school cheer. I just wanted to address that and how I felt about it. Since it is summer, there will be summer cheer practice videos coming up, so leave your requests down below what kind of videos you would like to see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.